Here on Streamboard 2, Andy Hamilton riding the crest of a wave, it seems, here in Barnsley this weekend. And he was impatient to get practicing ahead of this second round clash against Alan Norris. No sooner had Jamie Caven hit the winning double than Andy Hamilton appeared behind him, bullying him off the hockey, ready to practice for this game with Alan Norris. Hamilton has enjoyed a rather better weekend than he's had for a while. Qualified for the European Tour event for the first time in, well, forever.
Okay, Alan to throw for the bullseye.
And then enjoyed back-to-back 6-0 wins against Craig Gilchrist and Ronnie Highbrecks yesterday. Followed it up with a 6-2 win against Aidan Kirk, but then lost to Gerwyn Price in the fourth round. The last 16.
Outside, so it'll be Alan to throw first in the odd legs.
But the man that could never fail to reach quarterfinals for a couple of years hasn't reached a quarterfinal for a couple of years. 2015, the last time Andy Hamilton made the last 8 of anything. But hoping to see a Hammer revival, and he's threatening in it. He's won 9 of his last 12 professional matches,
63.
having lost 9 of the previous 12. However, Alan Norris will be an extremely tough competitor.
46.
The man who won the very first Players' Championship event of the year. And the number 8 seed, and one of the big favourites for the tournament, following the departures of some of the higher seeded players, including the number 1 seed Peter Wright in the very first round. The second round action has been moved across from board 3 to Streamboard 2.
55.
So it's Norris against Hamilton, and then Jamie Bain against either Dennis Smith or Chris Quantock.
$123.
Norris, 45 years old. Winner of 3 PDC titles, including a European Tour event and 2 Pro Tour titles.
100.
Former Lakeside finalist. Made a semi-final in Milton Keynes last weekend. Yesterday he lost at this second round stage.
42.
He was beaten by Aidan Kirk. So he would have had a third round clash with Hamilton.
134.
Today that meeting does happen in the second round.
$55.
And now he's looking for an 85 finish to take the first leg, with Hamilton nowhere near.
45.
It's an unmistakable throwing action that Andy Hamilton's got, but he didn't bother with it for the last start of that visit. And if Norris doesn't land his tops, he may live to regret throwing that dart away. That's academic now. We've got confirmation now that Chris Quantock did beat Dennis Smith. So he'll be in action against Jamie Bain for the right to play the winner of this in our next live stream match.
85.
Then if all goes to seeding, our board final here on the stream board will be Joe Cullen against Steve Beaton, but their opponents, Robert Owen and Madas Razmar, may have something to say about that.
60. $140. $58.
Yeah, Norris denied a final appearance by Dave Chisnell last Saturday in Milton Keynes. Last
100.
Sunday, he was knocked out in the second round by James Richardson, having beaten Andrew Gilding in round 1.
51.
To get to this second round game today, he beat Richie Edhouse 6-4. Hamilton defeated Richie Burnett 6-2. Well, from the results he was getting yesterday and qualifying on Friday night for the European Tour, I was expecting some fireworks from Andy Hamilton, but he hasn't sparked off at all yet. And it's been pretty easy going for Norris.
$140. $60.
It's incredible to think that it was only 2012 that Andy Hamilton was in the final of the World Championship. Lost to Adrian Lewis.
91.
2013, final of the UK Open, lost to Phil Taylor. Just remains a mystery. What happened to the hammer?
82.
And his performance so far in this one seems something of a mystery to him.
$140.
Needs something to get himself going. And again, another dart straying into the 1. That's better.
121.
That's much better. Still though, Norris has got 6 darts to go 3-0 ahead, but he may only need 3. Yes, Alan Norris, a 130 checkout. Both players English, but Norris lives up in Scotland now, in Bo'ness.
60.
Hamilton from the darting hotbed of Stoke-on-Trent.
100.
And he might be back there in an hour.
$100.
Alan Norris looking to end the trend of different winners in PC events this year. Won the first one.
180.
And looking like a contender for the 8th. First max of the match for Chuck Norris.
96.
Well, he's got a touch of the Hamiltons now.
51. $36.
Well, I have to say, I hyped Hamilton up before this one, but he's got the air of a beaten man already.
105.
Now, is he about to ignite something special? Yes, Andy Hamilton.
77.
Is that enough to shake Norris out of his stride? One dart tops to deny Hamilton a go at his favourite double 16.
25.
Well, that's a long way off double 8. Better from Hamilton, 177, set up the 32, and he does get a leg on the board. Although only after Norris missed a dart to make it 4-0.
140.
A few names already making their way through to the third round, including Robbie Green, who's knocked out number 16 seed Steve West. James Wade, a 6-3 second round win against Rob Hewson, as Norris moves across to find the space to the left.
180.
Dave Chisnell, a 6-5 winner against Mick McGowan, and Darryl Gurney, yesterday's champion, is through to the last 32 today, beating Ronnie Baxter 6-1. Cristo Reyes, also a 6-1 winner against Darren Johnson to make it through to his board final. Gerwin Price beat Mickey Mansell 6-2. Richie Corner and Joe Cullen, the other two players, already through to round 3. Well, this leg has got a similar feel of the previous 4. Norris miles in front.
123.
And Andy Hamilton giving chase.
Yes, 50 scored.
Well, he's got a choice here. Straight for the double 17. Or 6 for double 14. Good work, Alan. Oh, the showman. Didn't mean it really, but he'll take it. Well, Andy Hamilton
140.
looking to start with a max, but couldn't complete it, and curiously put one arm behind his back before throwing the last dart.
134.
But it's the best start to a leg that he's had. Is he just starting to get a feel for the streaming board now?
60.
You can see the frustration in Andy Hamilton in the background, just trying to loosen his arm up a little bit. There is still a way back into this match, he knows it. It's not an impossible task yet. It's an improbable one.
100.
beauty of darts. You can't run down the clock. You've got to hit the winning double, complete the job. And it's never over until it's over, and Andy Hamilton is a man who knows it. Famous comeback victories, none more so than against Simon Whitlock in the match play and at the World Championship in 2012. Some of the greatest comebacks of all time.
140.
I mean, this wouldn't live up to those, but we'll give the Hammer hope that he's got those experiences to draw on.
.46.
But he may need 5 straight legs if Norris lands double top. Good guide.
Game jump.
And proved to be. And now Andy Hamilton does need 5 legs on the spin. Or he will be heading home.
.99.
Good switch.
96. .58. $100. $90.
Well, there is a chance here for Hamilton. If he can break in this leg and then hold throw, just starts to ask questions of Alan Norris. And he's going the right way about it.
125.
Was going the right way about it. Norris is going to leave a finish.
134.
And a good one at that. Hit and hope time for Hamilton.
80 scored, yes. $100.
Well, it's not a bad hit. Let's see how he's looking. Norris wants a Shanghai finish to seal a 6-1 success. Treble 20 for double.
Game
And
shot.
there it is, and Andy Hamilton had been threatening to put in a good performance, but it didn't really happen. We had hoped that it might be hammer time, but in the end, it's Alan Norris that says, Andy, you can't touch this.